Hi, I'm Ryan Upton, and today I'm going to be discussing the proper ways for a small business to protect themselves on social media and the proper ways to promote themselves also on social media.
With social media being around for almost our whole lives, starting in 1997, Andrew Whittrich created 6 Degrees. This was the world's first social media platform. Over time, as we all know, the internet and social media has evolved tremendously, with Facebook now over at 1 billion users, and the list goes down and down, staying in the hundreds of millions of users. With this massive explosion in social media laws and regulations have had to adapt. Starting from scratch, there was nothing there. And as we've evolved, there's only been 2 for sure set in stone forms of social media regulations and laws, which are the Copyright Act and the Fair Use Doctrine. As we all know, once we create an account on a social media platforms, it asks us to accept a terms and service agreement. This is the only true way that the social media platforms have individualized their ways to set regulations. When you agree to that, you are agreeing to the social media platform's own set of laws. Because most governments are having a very hard time regulating the social media world, and we've seen many changes over time, and nothing has truly stayed the same. Now, when a small business creates a social media platform page, this is what we should know. It's flooded with content. So when it comes to promoting your own company, you should know that you're not the only company trying to do that. The National University of Singapore created a impact of social media marketing on online business, and it says to find your own niche. Look at companies in a similar field as you. See what they've done to gain success. See what they've posted. Now, this doesn't mean steal any of their stuff. You have your own products, or you're trying to sell something as a small business. Now, when advertising your small business, you need to know that copyright and fair use are in play. You have the right to your own material, your own work, your own post that you've created. You do not have the right to post someone else's stuff unless it is clearly stated that it is copyright free. Your company should be creative enough to be able to post about your own products and to make your post. Going back to what I said, you should look at other people's stuff to gain inspiration on how you should go about posting to gain success. As I stated before, there's only a few laws in place to protect you as a company, as a small business. And this, again, is the social media platform's terms and services, which as a small business, you should look over and realize what your company is agreeing to and how to post on their specific platform. As I stated before, the 2 laws that are mostly in effect for your company to protect yourself is the Copyright Act and the Fair Use Doctrine. These will help you protect your work and what you post on your social media platform. That includes your product or whatever you are trying to sell. Most issues in social media come from copyright claims. Your company is entitled to protect whatever creative and work that you own personally and that you created personally. Most social media platforms integrate a report tab which allows them to report copyright claims. You can do this as a small business owner if you see others trying to steal your work. Social media is a very complex source, especially starting with a small business. But everything that you need to know, you are protected with a company's terms and service. Be creative. Do not steal others' work. Make sure that it is your own work, your own picture, your own video. Social media will keep evolving. And if you're trying to use social media as a small company, stay up with how social media is moving.